Hello to everyone. Today we will talk about the importance of communication and how the public speaking skills can help you develop personally and advance your career. As a human activity, communication is a continuous and dynamic process. It is based on attitudes that are intentional and that involve the idea of change. As you can probably imagine, public speaking is not a new thing. It dates back to the ancient Greeks who used it as a political tool in debates. The main purpose of speeches, known as rhetoric, was to persuade people. Famous public speakers as Plato and Aristotle used it. The use of rhetoric continued into ancient Rome, where famous orators such as Cicero used their voices to persuade people in the courts or political life. The techniques used by the ancient Greeks and Romans can still be found in modern speeches. For example, in Barack Obama's speeches as President of the United States of America. However, the art of public speaking has evolved, even if some elements remain the same. Persuasion is not the only goal of today's speeches. Instead, they can be used to educate, inspire, and express creative ideas. Public speaking is an amazing skill, and there are plenty of reasons to take it seriously. I will present 4 reasons why public communication is important. The first reason is professional development. This is a real important skill that will position you as a leader. When people see you standing up and speaking in front of them, they'll think you are a leader. When you are standing up, you are literally leading the conversation during that time. And because you are prepared and know what you want to say and get your point across, people can see you as a leader. It is said that learning to speak well in public adds 50% value to your career because you enthusiastically and engagingly share what you know, if it is computer programming, art, or accounting. Sharing your knowledge adds value to everyone around you and therefore to your career. The second reason is personal development. Every time you learn a new skill, you'll have a sense of increased self-worth. And it is the same with public speaking. In fact, because anxiety and excitement are involved, we really gain a sense of confidence when we do it well enough. There is that balance between challenge and success. I've known people who started out as good public speakers and then became more confident in other areas of their lives because they knew they could rise to the occasion and face challenges. So, your own personal development is another reason to practice public speaking. A third reason is to work to find your own style, your unique point of view on the world, regardless of the topic you are talking about. In the beginning, when we start public speaking, we often imitate other speakers or simply practice not being emotional, having a message, sticking to the basics. But as you improve your public speaking, you will find your own style, your own perspective on a subject. I suspect you have an important message to share, something only you know and the world needs it. You might want to write a blog or a book, but public speaking is a great way to get your point across to a wide audience and helps significantly in finding your own style. And the fourth reason, finally, is to benefit others. It is important to find your own style, to develop personally and professionally. But an important reason to speak in front of other people is to benefit your listeners. Otherwise, you could go talk in a forest. So, by speaking in public, you are teaching people and they will benefit in that way. You are leading them in a new direction and exclusively a positive one. In my professional activity, I have seen countless situations where the value of the message was not enhanced by the form in which it was delivered. I have seen competent teachers who terribly bored the classroom because they spoke flatly and technically. I have seen company directors who could hold the audience attention only by their position, not by the quality of their speech. I have seen politicians at the end of the speech whose audience could not remember what it was about. Good public speaking skills are the ability to deliver a competent speech and differentiates to today's professionals. Why? Because they build the first impression and through it the perception that remains in the minds of potential clients is formed. Don't forget that speeches have an extremely important role. They can start revolutions, ignite passions, mobilize, motivate, and build bridges and relationships. Thank you for watching. See you.